the Hornets. The Bulls, a mixed bag for this team to start the season. But one run can catapult them to where they want to be. Will that change happen tonight? We'll find out shortly. Hornets, Bulls, tip-off just moments away. Welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan, and we're joined by our reporter David Ulrich on the sideline. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And no secret, this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. They've got MP. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. And it's Zuon in at the power forward. For Chicago, Patrick Williams is out there with Portland. And it's Nance. Then it's White. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Fournette, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Got a piece of it. And a wide open look for MP. It's good from long range.
MP shooting with rhythm. This is why defenders have to be in his airspace.
Outside Porter. Back to White. Shoots over ball. And there is White. Oh, that's good. I mean, it's just for Porter.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, Coach might think of pitching. He's pretty fortunate he got that one.
Now, here's Ball. Boy, he was something else against Boston. Over White. They get the rebound. Pass to MP. From the arc. And straight to rebound. Here's McCain. Covered by MP. Nance, no good.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
And the shot goes down.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And it looks like the set that's ahead of the
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now, here's Ball. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Here's Miller. Busts the J after the KG pass fake.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's McCain. Covered by MP. And it's no mistake on the shooting dunk.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? You know, Steve, I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Except for one thing, Kevin, Billy could actually play. I couldn't, so,
Well, you're not being fair to yourself now. Come on.
Billy was a great college player, and I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college, and then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone.
Oh, I really just
Trying to get a hand in the face, but
dumb.
you've got to be more careful.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of this
I was gonna go up to block it, but I just because of the step too late.
On the season at about 76%.
Step too early.
86 the second.
So I thought he was just gonna jack it off.
And he nails the
That's
first.
what I thought.
Probably as
Just
close
like
to a
trying
sure
to
thing
walk
as
his
you can
shot.
have at the free throw line.
Pass to Salon. MP outside. Miller with a wide open look. And the three off target.
Don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's McCain. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Salon. Back to MP. Outside ball. With the shot. Here's Cornette. Played in with a nice touch off the goals. Cornette's got his second basket.
Just an innate ability to rebound the basketball and then make the defense pay.
Well, this is what he's known for. Attacking the glass and getting some second chance points.
Here's McCain. Off a stellar performance against Toronto. Over MP. McCain's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Chicago with the ball. 9-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And the focus was to get stops all game. They were right up on shooting. And that led to some big time rejection.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers off the shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
The Hornets on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. He's passed it in by Charlotte. MP passes to Miller. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
So it's Chicago now. They trail by 11. Outside Williams. Pass to Porter. A free ball. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Here's Salon.
Longer and long.
MP outside. Miller outside. Trying to answer back. The back foot is off the mark. It's Williams hard post. Runs it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Brandon Miller.
How about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
You know, very few players in the league stand can put up points with the ease that Michael Porter Jr. can do.
One of the prettiest shots in the league, Kevin. He's got great size. He's got that high release, and he gets it off quick. When he's shooting it well, he can take over the game.
And he rebounds well, too. He does other things in addition to scoring.
Well, that's where he's really improved, doing those other things.
And here's White following LaMelo Ball's three.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
They have gone full throttle from the opening to showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Outside Williams. Pass to Porter. Gains a screen on Miller. Now White. Over to the left wing. Pocket six. Here's McCain. That one dropped for his second bucket. We're getting 2 for 4.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him to look speedy.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He had 27 points and ultimately he posted a triple-double. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to do that.
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, right, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
Yeah, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
Now, here's MP. He had 27 points last game. So on, no good. Outside Williams. It's Porter, it's out the key.
Seriously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game.
Now here's Porter. He's got 6. And it's White missing.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Bridges misses. And it's Porter with the ball for the Bulls. It's a 13-point game. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets are always the result of that extra effort.
So it's the Hornets now. The Bulls getting the bucket. In the corner, it's MP.
Come on, Melo.
Outside, ball. Here's Solon. And the 3 ball is good. Solon's got 11 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside, Porter. To the middle. Here's McCain. It's rebounded by Solon. Solon's got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by MP. And the hoop for his 3rd mid from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Here's Charlotte now. They're on a 15-6 run. Bridges outside. That's the 3 fly, and it's the Hornets another 3.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Pass to McCain. On the wing, Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Williams for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shoot a steady diet from outside.
Now, here's Bridges. Still without a basket. And he slams it down. It's up to Michael Porter.
Oh, just an impressive dunker of the basketball. I love how Bridges just takes the initiative and gets funky with his throwdown.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. We have a chance to pay homage to the Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
While most players can dominate with their scoring ability, he has done it with his passing. No doubt that he is the catalyst for this team on offense. And when players are cutting or moving to open space, he has found them.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Bulls trail by 16. Pass to Moody. Brittle with the ball. Now, Dosunmu. 3 off the mark.
from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Dosunmu, the pass to Porter from the strike. And soft on the ball. And drops. Porter's got 8 points.
He's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Bridges for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Knocks it loose. And stolen by MP. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
How about the initiative from MP? Once he got the steal, he was off and running.
Pass to Pollard. Now, here's Moody. Outside Porter. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. 5 to shoot. And shot out of the way. And he knocks down the jumper.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now, here's Bridges. 11-point lead was left out.
That is a textbook lockout to secure the rebound.
Dosunmu with it. Bridges covered. It's Porter outside. Hornets lead by 16. Pass to Tyson.
Oh, I'm gonna take fall shot.
Here's
That's
MP.
what I'm gonna do.
He's got 10. There's the 3. Oh my goodness, with no time left in the
Just
quarter.
like that.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one out.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far. Crucial.
So they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
On the court for the Hornets. MP out there with Daniel. And it's Miller. And it's Bridges. And it's Tyson into the 4-man position. On the wing, Dosunmu. Covered by MP. Pass to McCain. And he drives in. Shit ball leading 6 for 11 in the game.
Well, they're behind, but it's really not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Daniels passes to MP. Miller taps for 2. It's all in by the Bulls. And this is the first time matched up with the Hornets this season.
And in this matchup, last season, not one of the games went their way. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points that was close range.
Pass to MP. Back to Miller. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really a
Here's Pirtle. Bridges with the board. Hornets leading by 14. Here's MP. And that one, good. MP's got 15.
Well, that's superb balance shown by MP there. Not allowing the contact to throw him off.
Right now, it's send it over the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. What a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Hanson from downtown.
Good passing instincts from MP. You have to reward guys for getting open like that.
Pass to McCain. Back to Dosunmu. Screen by Pirtle. Trying to come right back zone. It's no good. Here's Tyson. Coming off a 10-point game his last outing. There's Miller with the three. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists in the game. And eventually, every player GA has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial stability and more about prolonging
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Miller, no up. Bulls trail by 19. Here's Dosunmu. And that's out of bounds. Chicago retains possession. And it's checked in for the Bulls. Light comes in for Moody. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Hornets. LaMelo Ball comes in for Daniel. McCain gets the goal from beyond the arc. McCain's got 22.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
In the corner, it's MP. Outside, Ball. Oh, good with the triple. Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. And the Bulls on another three.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this would be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
MP outside. Pass to Miller. Takes a three. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got his foot rebound with that last one. He's not.
Guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage goal. And those shots from him are certainly not helping their case.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This season, 88% on the line, so he has been in comfort zone.
Free throw good. MP.
And what I love about MP is work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Pollard. And it's Michael Porter in for Dosunmu. Outside Williams. Pass to McCain. And it's off from three-point range. And a deep three from MP. And absolute bomb from three-point range.
Wow, I really just shot that with confidence like that. I was really confident with that three.
Nance sends a screen for White. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Hornets leading by 18. A great Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
That one goes in. 12 points from Brandon Miller.
We love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Here's Porter with the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Cornette's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bridges. No, he draws the foul. Chance for another point in the free throw line. That one on Porter.
It's impressive the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with, really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
On your feet, fans, it's time for your Chicago Bulls.
And the Hornets making a change here. And there before you are the teams that have been absolutely red hot for the last 10 games. The Hornets number 1.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Here's McCain. And that time, also a missed shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Count it. Wall's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. This is how they like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier, but I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
There's Miller with the 3. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. McCain plays it up and takes it in. McCain's got 28 points for the game.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
MP kicks to Miller. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And that one's good by Porter.
Absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
MP outside. And it's Miller in the corner. They set the pick. Puts one up from 19. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. 20 points for him.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Hands a screen on Miller. Over in the corner, White. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Cornette's got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP's shot is good. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to McCain. Over MP. A nice shot by McCain. McCain's got 30 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive, but he can't do it all by himself.
Driving inside. The offensive rebound. Pass to Zalone. Off the mark there with a 3-point shot.
But so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Williams with the ball. The 3. They get it again. Hands. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball against White. Ball, the pass to MP. No good on a triple.
Defensive breakdown there. And they got lucky. He's not going to miss any of that.
Another
Shooting their 7th
transition
attempt at the
foul.
foul line in this one.
Get too many of those.
Wilkins is checked in for the Hornets.
Luckily, if I only got 2
Challenging
fouls,
stretch here for Chicago.
could have had more. Like the rest of the other
There's a
games.
minute 47 left to
Like,
play here in the second quarter. Here's McCain. It's rebounded by Salon. The Hornets shooting a superb 63% from the field. MP, no good. The ball shooting 47%, pretty sound. Here's White. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
So it's MP making things happen for the Hornets. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his scoring and his passing. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap as we check out how the Eastern Conference is shaping up.
You take a look at the Hornets. This team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I gotta say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Hornets.
You hear that?
Yeah?
That's the sound of the offense. They were absolutely humming.
Kenny, don't ever do that again. Any kind of humming, singing, or harmonizing. We leave that to the real artists, okay? What did you say?
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And here's White. They've got Porter. Hands out there with Williams. Then it's White. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. And good. It's that triangle ball. McCain's got the first points in the second half here for Chicago. Ball kicks to Miller. That's down the hash. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on him every possession.
Here's McCain. Covered by MP. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on MP. The Bulls have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. You coached Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet. There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner. Likewise. Williams shot is off.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect.
It's a great finish!
Oh, my.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Brandon. That was special. That was really special. And they're bringing you up close and personal at the AT&T 5G Charlotte leading by 22. Ball dishes to Miller. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Nance with the rebound. Nance has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss in the half.
Porter finds Williams. Here's McCain. Off target from outside.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
And stolen by Williams. Outside, White. Pass to Porter. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Mans the screen. Here's McCain. Oh, good on the three. For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter for the field. Pretty good start to the half. Charlotte moving the ball around.
It's a great finish! Oh my gosh. Well, they expect this from him, and he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
Here's MP. Drops in the breakaway lane. MP's got 26.
That's a great effort by MP, putting himself in a position to succeed.
Here's McCain. Covered by MP. McCain's shot is off. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 6 so far for the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency.
He's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Outside Porter, looking to end the run. Good. Quick play by Williams to set it up. The Hornets got 14 points.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 ranked player in high school, but a back injury changed things. He said, my potential may look different now, but as long as I can truly say what I had, I gave it my all. That's all that success should be defined by. Kevin, he grounds himself in gratitude and the work he's put in.
Thanks, DA. He is a worker and living the dream. There's the screen. There's Ball with the three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing that.
And here's the screen. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Miller outside. Back to Ball. In the corner, it's MP. Pass to Salone. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Here's Porter. Here's McCain. Got a piece of it.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
It's the Silver State in the 3-1-2. It's your 3-1-2-3.
Making the switch here. No Summers checked in. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for the Hornets. Charlotte's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Ball with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Dosunmu's shot is off.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle
Mata. On the wing, Dosumu. Pass to McCain. Runner outside. Cruiser from outside. Porter's got 6 in the quarter.
It's such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
For the 3. It's Ball that time on the assist by Bridges.
So after dropping in 2 triples in the first half, he's now matched that mark here in the second half, and I wouldn't be surprised to see more of those.
Pass to Porter. Hands a screen on Bridges. They're outside. The Hornets pull it in.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And it's good for 2. MP's got 31 points.
But he's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Porter. Good on the dribble. Porter's got 20 points.
He's already hit more threes since halftime than he did in the whole first half. He might have figured something out.
Ball feeling it out a bit. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's McCain. Covered by Miller. Nance sends a screen for White. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, Ball. Miller outside. Pass to MP. Here's Salon. Off target with his 3. Ball against White. And here's Porter from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Porter's got his 7th rebound here tonight. They get a hand on it. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. Finish off the break. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And again, no good by Chicago.
He has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Look, MP has great vision. Delivers that ball on target.
Hands a screen on Miller. That's tipped. Bridges with the steal. Pass to Salon, and he jams it with authority.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off
I
turnovers.
just need one
Get down
rebound
the floor
to triple the goal there. See if I
Porter
can
gets
get
to
it.
White. Good, and a nice assist. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one.
And I like how White shot it with confidence. He's reliable beyond the arc.
Now let's check in with our terrific reporter, David Aldridge, to see how Luke Cornett's doing. David?
Oh,
Hey
looking
guys,
at
the Hornets head
Cornet
athletic
this
trainer
weekend,
gave us an
that's
update.
crazy.
And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating. The team is just starting to settle into its rotations. Now, next man up. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
That's just awful news. You really feel for the guy, and you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
Up and in on the way. MP's got 38 points.
No hesitation at all in transition, and they have a huge margin in that department.
Pass to McCain. Outside Porter. Now here's
Oh,
Dosunmu.
yeah.
Off target from three-point range.
Luckily, this
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Wow, he got whacked. That one shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Shooting for double. MP.
First free throw is good.
one more and then I've got 40 points.
Bryson's checked in. And Wilkins subbed in for Miller. And both free throws good for MP. Here's Dosunmu. He has 7. Pass to Pirtle. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. That one falls.
But he knew he had the size advantage to dominate the defense there. Go right at him.
MP outside. Wilkins passes to Bridges. MP deciding where to go with it. 6 to 3-pointer. MP's got 43 points.
And if you thought the break would slow him down, you were wrong. He remains red hot from deep.
It's Porter outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is
So I'm probably going to sit the rest of the game.
with a huge
Because
lead.
we're up like 43.
Now let's hear what head coach Billy Donovan was
We should never get beat like that in training.
And we win by 25.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner